So today we are going to do a video on how to change your curl pattern. As you can see, my hair is a little wild right now, and I am going to show you how to go from this to a more structured, springy curl. Now my hair is just literally washed and dried naturally at this point. I didn't really put anything in it, not any oils or any heat protectant, so it's just looking really frizzy and needs some life to it. So as you can see, I do have a curl to my hair. The ends are kind of straight because I did do a Brazilian blowout at one point, so it kind of released my curl a little bit and made it a little bit more relaxed. But the top is really wavy and curly, but it's not the curl that I want because it just looks like some pieces are straight, some pieces are wavy, some pieces are curled, and then like once it gets to this point, it's just straight and straggly. Now if I had gotten out the shower and did a different type of routine, I would have had a better natural looking curl, but I didn't do that because I was pretty lazy yesterday. So I just got out the shower and just let it kind of air dry. Didn't put any oil or serum in it to maintain it, to make it look like nice for the next day, which I'm probably gonna do a video on how to do like a natural curl and change your curl pattern naturally without heat in a different video, and also how to just get out the shower and do a proper routine in order for your hair to look less frizzy but also really curly without any heat. But for this video, we're going to be using some heat for my hair, and we're going to figure out how to do this, and I'm going to show you guys my method of how I get my hair curly and change my curl pattern from wavy and sad to curly and perfect and beautiful. So first things first, I'm going to tell you guys a couple of things that you're gonna need for this hairstyle. All you need for this hairstyle is 4 tools. So you're going to need a scrunchie, you're going to need a wide tooth comb, you are going to need a heat protectant. Never curl or straighten your hair or blow dry your hair without a heat protectant. Boom. This is the one that I use. It smells really good. I love it. There's a lot of other ones that are probably better, but this is just my preference for today. I got this at Walgreens for like $4. So very much affordable. And we're gonna need a hot tool in order to transform our curls. So today I'm gonna show you guys what I use for my hair. And it is called, oops, let me grab it. What I use for my hair is called a baby curler. It's a baby wand, and it's really skinny. It's probably not even an inch wide. But this is what's gonna give us those nice tight curls, and in the end we're gonna comb it out with a wide tooth comb to just give it a less structured look and more of just like a bouncy, like kind of like a doll look. So this is what I use. There's no heat settings on this tool. You just kind of turn it on and it goes by the temperature of your hair. It will adjust. It's used with infrared heat. And also it's a ceramic tool because I only use ceramic hot tools on my hair because they are the most gentle substance when heating, using heat to your hair. It's always good to use ceramic tools, whether that's curling irons or flat irons, even round brushes for when you blow dry your hair. It's best to use something that's ceramic because it literally is the most gentle substance on your hair, whereas the other metals used for flat irons and curling irons kind of just like fry your hair. So we're gonna try and stay away from frying the hair, and we just want to use things that, you know, are really gentle on our hair, just so that we're not compromising the integrity of our hair just because we want to look good for that day. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is get the heat protectant all over my hair so that it has time to dry and I'm not spraying it on and then directly wrapping my hair on the wand so that it's not making that weird like sizzling sound. If anybody's ever straightened their hair or curled their hair while it's somewhat wet, it makes this really unbearable sizzling sound, almost like bacon in like a frying pan or something like that. So we're gonna stay away from that and we're going to spray the whole head. So let me take this headband off and you guys can see me in my natural habitat. My roots are really, really curly and my hair is just crazy right now. It's just, I mean, I kind of like it. It's like a beach wave kind of thing, but it could be better. So we're gonna go in and just get everything sprayed out. Make sure you get the ends of your hair because the ends of your hair are the most fragile. Just spray it all really, really good. And this stuff smells so good. I never touch my hair with any type of hot tool without putting a heat protectant on. So just make sure you get it all around, all of it. Make sure everything, do the hair flip like you're in a music video, you know. All right, that's enough. But seriously, just make sure you get all of your hair. Even that alone makes it look different. Hey, my hair is extremely big. Okay. Boom. Okay, so at this point we have the heat protectant inside of the hair. The next step is to separate the hair in order for us to be able to go in and use our wand for it. So this is the before, just so you guys see my curl pattern and how everything looks. Now, I'm not gonna comb my hair out or straighten it or blow dry it before I go in with the baby wand because I just kind of want to enhance my natural curl pattern and just make it look like a little different. And you know, with us using the baby wand, it's gonna look a lot more fuller and a lot more natural if I just do it over my natural hair rather than me straightening my hair or blow drying my hair or combing my hair out and then doing it. But you guys will see that as we go along with this video. So I'm just going to separate my hair and half of it's gonna be up. Not half, but a little less than half. And some of it's gonna be down. And then I'm going to get my scrunchie, because I love scrunchies. I don't really like to use hair ties so much. And just put this in a top knot bun so it's out of the way. Boom. Beautiful. So now we have all this beautiful hair coming down. And I'm just gonna run my fingers a little bit through it, not to take the curl out, but just to comb some of the knots out that I slept on last night, because my hair got a little bit knotty with me moving around with the pillow. So next thing we do is just make sure that I just want to go back in and use a little more heat protectant because I'm obsessed with the smell of this, first of all. And some spots just feel kind of dry, like I didn't get to hit them because I have so much hair. So we're just gonna massage that in. And perfect. So now I'm going to turn over so you guys can see exactly how I'm gonna do this. So we're gonna try and do this from the side view so you guys can have a little bit of a look of how this is gonna look on the bottom half of the hair. So just take a piece of your hair. It doesn't have to be a perfect section. And anything that's near the face, you're gonna wind it backwards away from your face. And you're only gonna hold the piece of hair on your head for about 5 seconds and then let it go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. And that is the first piece, as you can see. So we're gonna continue doing that all throughout the hair. Remember, do not leave this on your head for more than 5 seconds because it's really just unnecessary, first of all. And you don't want to burn your hair. Like, there's no need for you to hold heat to your hair for that long. Your hair is going to take the form of the curling iron within 5 seconds of you putting the heat on your hair. So just don't go a little too crazy because you really don't want to damage your hair to get a look for one day. We're going to go on to our next section of hair, which I'm able to take pretty big sections because this is a ceramic tool. So when you're using ceramic tools, you're able to take bigger sections than usual. I like to separate the hair and put that up there just because it helps me to separate it. I just wrap it around the bun. And this is the second piece we're doing. And we're gonna take it away from the face because it's towards the front of the hair. Once you get to the back of the hair, you can kind of go a little crazy. It doesn't really matter which way you curl them. You can curl some of them this way, you can curl some of them this way. And you switching out the pattern of which way you wrap it around the wand is actually gonna make it look more natural. So the farther back you go, the better it is to switch it up. But I'm just doing this to the front of the hair because I really don't want hair going this way and like hitting me in the face. I want everything to just be like kind of like movie star hair where it's like, oh, is the wind blowing? Or like, you know, everything just going this way as I'm moving and walking around and the wind is really hitting my face. So we're to this side and we just wrap it around away from the face. Now at this time, if you're a hairspray kind of user, now is when you want to go in and kind of just spray the ringlets. When you're spraying it, you want to spray it in between the waves, not the whole entire thing, so that your hair is not extremely hard during this process. But I don't really use hairspray because my hair has a hold pretty well, so I don't really need to use too much hairspray. I can just go in and, you know, go throughout the day without my hair falling too much. So we are on the second half of the hair. I took this whole middle section out and we are going to go in and do the same exact thing we were doing before to the rest of the hair. If you want to go in again with your heat protectant just to make sure you hit everything, now would be the time to do it. Let it set in and dry so that when you're going in and curling your hair, it's not extremely wet and making that weird sizzling bacon sound that we don't like because it sounds like you're frying your hair off your head. And that is a nightmare. A living nightmare. So, just continuing the pattern that we had before. And we are wrapping around and around and around and around. Boom. We are done curling, and this is basically the end result of the curls. Now, I really like the end result, and there's just one more step to do in order to make this look even more natural than what it already looks. Now is the time where you would want to add a shine spray or a hairspray, but I already did that before. My hair is looking pretty shiny, and I don't really use hairspray on my hair because it has a pretty good hold that will hold this hairstyle for throughout the day. So I'm gonna take my wide tooth comb and just go through some of the curls in order to give it a more of a natural look rather than like it looking really structured. But if you really like the structured look, feel free to just leave it as it is. I don't comb through it too many times, just maybe one good comb through, just so that it has more of like a voluminous, natural kind of look instead of just looking like I literally just curled it with a curling iron. And you can also do this step with your fingers. You don't have to use a wide tooth comb. You can just use your fingers for this step and go through the curls. Get it really good up here. And this creates a lot more movement throughout the hair, and it makes it look more voluminous as well. So if you have thinner hair, you want to go in and comb it out a little bit so that it looks like it has more volume. So first question is, how long does it take me to do this hairstyle? So without having to do any YouTube videos or anything like that, it takes me about 20 minutes to do this hairstyle on a daily basis, only because I have a lot more hair. Now, if you have less hair, it'll probably take you about 10 to 15 minutes. It's really not something that's hard to do, being that you can grab larger pieces. And since it's curled and not being like perfectly straight, each curl can have its own kind of wave. So not everything needs to look perfect and just like each other, especially since in the end, you're just gonna go and brush everything out. Question number 2, how long have I been doing hair? I've been doing hair for about 4 years now with a license, but I've been doing hair all of my life. I used to do my mom's hair when I was younger. I'd go around and do all of my friends' hair for prom, hair and makeup actually for prom or semi or any events like that. But I chose to go to school for it and graduate with a license, and I'm a licensed cosmetologist, and I've been doing hair for 4 years now. Third question, and the question is, how old am I? I am 23 years old. And then I have a fourth question, which is what styling tools that I prefer to use on myself. All of my hot tools that I use, such as my curling irons or my flat irons, are all from the brand Electric, which was introduced to me during my years of beauty school. I used to actually sell these flat irons and these curlers in the middle of the mall at a kiosk, and I really just fell in love with them, like even after I stopped working there and everything. They just really are a great brand to use because they're really gentle on the hair, and they're 100% ceramic tools. And every time you buy one, you get a lifetime warranty. So if my flat iron cracks or breaks, as long as I have the box, I can send it back in and get a new one. So that's why I love it. I love Electric. It's my favorite. And they also have an off-brand called Hairstyler, which I believe is the same company. So if you see something from Hairstyler, it's the same as the brand of Electric. So just so you guys know, and that is going to conclude my video for today on how to change your curl pattern using a wand. I hope this was helpful to you guys, and I hope you guys get really, really great results. And also, you know, like and subscribe to me, and also ring the bell. And also, I keep saying also, but also if you do try this hairstyle with a wand or with a curler, feel free to send me a picture of it so that I can use it for my next video. And I would really like to see just everyone's results that they got after using this method, and seeing if it worked best for you or not. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.